Hey guys, welcome to Stateside Street Podcast, where two Americans talk about the greatest soap opera to ever grace our screens, Coronation Street. My name is Callisto,
I'm Amelia.
and today we are going to take a stroll down the cobbles as Daisy grapples with the truth of her baby's paternity. Cassie almost kills Kenny. Dylan meets the other Osbourne, and Julie's secret is revealed on last week's Corrie. So grab a cuppa, settle in, and let's talk all things Corrie.
Who a lot happened this week. I mean, we get the truth about Julie.
Some thoughts about that?
I have many thoughts about Julie.
Yeah.
Um, and then Cassie being Cassie. Uh, I have thoughts, but we'll get into that. This was a very this was a very Daisy heavy week, and I love that.
Mhm.
We get the truth.
We get truth. We get the
Called it.
consequences of the truth.
Who called it?
You're crawling everything, actually.
I know.
I'm kind of afraid. I'm afraid.
Listen, I am like, what's that one thing that predicts the future? Not a fortune teller.
Like a psychic.
Psychic. There we go. Couldn't think of the word. No, I'm like Madame Trelawney in Harry Potter with my cup of tea.
Yeah, you definitely like her.
But no, let's get into the rundown of the week, our thoughts, our feelings. Let's get it all out in the open, and then we'll talk about, because today we got some more little spoilers, and they need to
Mm-hmm.
because all I've got to say is I'm nervous, a little nervous.
A little bit. Just a little. Just a little.
So on Monday, Carla came home,
I like it. Oh.
and can I just say we had a very cute little scene that I loved. It made my heart really happy of her and Betsy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the hug.
The
That was
hug,
adorable, wasn't it?
the like, hello, darling, how are you? And I'm like,
Yeah.
keep in mind, this is Carla and the daughter that she always needed.
You said that before, and I told you never say that again.
Too bad. We should know by now. I never was. But it was very sweet, and like you could definitely tell on whenever it panned over to the banner on the cabinet. Keep in mind that's the liquor cabinet, and I'm like, Lisa Swain. You could also tell that was just Lisa Height. She did her best to get that one side up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the little cake and everything. It was very sweet, and I loved it.
What
And
type of cake was that?
I think it was a Victoria sponge cake, which is very funny because I'm pretty sure Vicky Myers was off this week, and that was like someone said that, and I can't remember. I've really got to start writing down the tweets I see, so whenever I'm so sorry if I've mentioned your tweet and I haven't like said you by name. Just drop us a comment. I'll shout you
We
out.
need a tweet spotlight.
We do need a tweet spotlight.
Yeah.
And then we get Carla asking Ryan if Bobby's got all of his stuff out.
An icon.
We stand Carla finally seeing the light.
Yeah.
But yeah. And then we got more of Carla later on. You know. My favorite part was talking about the stash of sweets.
Mm-hmm.
And no, it's whenever Ryan first brings her the cake and she goes, "What is that?" I laughed so hard.
Yeah.
And then, like, you got a secret stash of sweets? I'm gonna find it. She's determined.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What else happened?
She told Ryan about, she told Ryan about what happened.
Oh, wait. She also, like, looked Bobby in the eyes and was like, "You can keep your job at the factory, but we're done."
We're done. Yes. Love it. Love it.
Finally, I'm so,
Because I was
on that. I have thoughts on that, but I'll get to that later.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. What else happened?
So what else happened? A lot.
What happened?
Well, like, said again?
A lot happened on Monday.
A lot happened on Mondays. Very Daisy heavy, like you said before. Jenny. She means well. She means well.
Jenny has a heart of gold, but she doesn't use it to the best of her ability.
She does not. She does not. Yeah, last time she told Daniel that he was the father.
Who?
And oh, that's just gonna crush Daniel's heart, isn't it?
But who is the baby daddy?
Kit Kit
Who called
Green.
it?
Christopher Green.
Wait, I'm also gonna turn on this light. Okay, there we go. Um, can I just say I called it from the beginning? I told you.
He did.
Did not get this on video, which I should have. I looked at Callisto and I said, now that they've said that it's Daniel's, it's gonna be Kit's.
Yeah.
Which just means we get another Kit Green in the world. Ooh.
Do we want another Kit Green or do we want another Bobby in the world?
Well, we're getting both, so
Are getting both. Yeah. Yeah. We had it's just gonna really break Daniel's heart. And I mean I'm not like a huge Daniel and Daisy shipper, but I kind of feel really bad for Daniel, you know.
yeah.
And it's all Jenny's fault. Like, let's just be
It's
real.
all Jenny's fault.
It's all Jenny's fault.
Like, Jenny, just keep your mouth shut. And then we get Todd encountering Julie again.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, this is something. Is Eileen and George dating? Did I just not clock that?
They're dating now.
That I have no idea. And then we get Julie talking to Todd about.
Mm-hmm.
Can you
First
say
of all, the way
myself? I can't bring
so
myself to say it.
the way that Todd and George found out. Oh my goodness, I felt so bad for Julie. You know that she's dying from terminal cancer is really sad, and I'm really upset about it.
Corrie, I have words. We need to talk.
Yeah.
Because what do you mean you brought back Julie Carp, but you're giving her cancer, stage 4?
Yeah. Terminal. Like it's
Terminal.
Ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. I have words.
That scene though, it's like we found out and we don't get time to breathe because Eileen just comes right on in. Now and then we have to like put a whole like facade up. So
yep.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm pretty sure I went, oh, what?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty sure my jaw was, I was just, I can't. I'm so mad.
Mm-hmm.
Because if anyone has watched episode 2, I was so excited that Julie's back. But now
it's like she's just being snatched away from us. As if Debbie wasn't enough. Right? And now we have to. It's so sad.
I'm fine. No,
everything's fine.
Everything's fine. And then
in brighter news, not so brighter news, I'm actually very sarcastic because Cassie is still manipulating Ken. Yeah.
Cassie is such a great character. Please stop her a villain. Yep.
We got some good Tracy and Cassie scenes though.
We did.
Some really good, especially later in the week. Amazing scenes. Tracy Barlow. This is why she's in my top 5. Love her. Yeah.
And then we had some scenes of Betsy and Dylan that kind of gave me the ick.
Yeah, rubbed me the wrong way. I didn't like how they handled that. Which I mean, yeah, obviously I understand like grief and survivor's remorse
makes people do strange things.
Yeah, but that's a trope that I kind of wish would kind of die out. To be honest, yeah.
Because I know we're a Corrie podcast, but we're about to see that in Emmerdale. I feel like all the soaps are about to make us grieve, and all the characters that we love are about to do some really strange things.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Okay. So, do you have a Connor callback for Monday?
I do. So my Connor callback.
Not Carla callback, which
I did say. I always say that Connor callback. Julie and Todd. Although that scene broke my heart, I love them. I love Julie. I think that was they have a very beautiful relationships.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. 6:40. It is 6:40.
Yeah, it is 6:40. That's okay.
Ilya
That's good.
yawn. Counter starting now. We're down 1. Um, my Connor callback was, our baby girl's home. Carla's home.
I was home.
Oh my gosh. And just, I hate that Lisa wasn't there. I get that it's probably, Vicky was probably going through something, probably on vacation. We'll never know. We shouldn't really speculate, but
Yeah.
I like that she was still mentioned in the episode. Like, she was at work. There's a murder going on. I'm concerned.
That was a that's probably the guy that they have to identify, that Carla has to identify, that everybody think is Rob, which, yeah.
Okay, we'll go with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I also like the Todd and Julie scene, even though it completely shattered my heart into a million tiny little pieces that will never be put back together in the correct way. It was a very just well shot scene, and just the dialogue was beautiful.
Yes.
But that also leads into my plot put down is, why are you bringing back Julie Carp onto the cobbles if you are just going to give her terminal cancer and kill her off?
Doesn't make sense. It just brings...
Before they kill off Julie, I need her and Carla to have a scene. I need it so badly. Yes.
Yeah.
Here.
So my plat put down shouldn't be a surprise. My plat put down is Bobby. Yeah. So Bobby never learns, okay? He comes in sulking, like, oh, do I still have my job? Yeah, I'm like, the one line he says that enraged me. I can't even put into words how it made me feel. Okay. He said, and I quote, "My dad has a way of making you do things for him, even though it's wrong." And I'm like, Carla told you that from the jump. You should have listened to her.
Oh, no.
You should.
Oh my God.
And I'm just like, this is a new revelation to you? The murderer? Really?
How many times has she told him, your dad's a bad person?
Yeah.
Oh.
When he first came to Leatherfield, like, from the start. And I'm just like, Bobby, what are you doing?
I really
made my blood boil.
To just give him a good... I need it.
Yeah. So that was definitely my put down for Monday, for sure.
Okay, I don't trip.
Yeah, so Wednesday we had Daisy and Daniel scenes. Daniel still breaking my heart. Like, he's just so happy. He's so happy. Planning on like a whole life and future with Daisy. And
as soon as a character starts planning the future, and they're so happy about something, it's only a matter of time.
Yeah, it's yeah. And Daisy, the look on her face, it's breaking my heart. So she's like conflicted, because it's not her fault that Daniel thinks that he's the father,
I'm still so mad at Jenny.
Yeah.
I'm so mad. Why? I want to interview Sally Ann Matthews and be like, hey, why?
A nice Lauren and Max scene. Lauren and Max. This is the second time I've said that. Lauren and Dylan. He doesn't look like Max. He doesn't act like Max. I don't even like Max. Like, what? Why am I saying Max?
You keep saying it because you're like. Literally, I had to correct Callisto's notes because she literally put Lauren and Max, and I'm like, did we see Lauren and Max today? You mean Lauren and Dylan?
Yeah, so we had some really good Lauren and Dylan scene. I thought it was I really enjoyed that scene.
I liked it. It was very well set up.
I liked it. Yeah, I was actually surprised they didn't really cross paths sooner. How?
Because she fully introduced herself as, I'm Lauren, and I'm
Lauren. I was like, y'all met before, right? Like, I don't know.
I'm surprised because almost everyone, Lauren's almost in the cafe with everyone. How have they not been in there at the same time? That's my question.
Yeah, interesting.
Very.
So I'm going to talk about this in my Connor callback, so I won't go into why I love the scene, but it was still a great scene. We also had Ronnie, Debbie, Kevin, and Abby at Roy's. Basically like discussing the upcoming results. Kevin is obviously scared. We have Sean come in, make an absolute fool of himself, as he does. And
I love Sean, but Sean lately has been absolute dread. He has sucked the life out of it.
wow.
I can't listen. My job is to speak the truth. I'm sorry, that might be a little harsh. Okay, I take some of that back. I take some of it back. But like, I get it. He's going through some things. His son's about to get sent down.
Yeah.
Something that he did, but come on.
Yeah. That's Sean, I guess. Back at the Barlows, we had Cassie, of course, back to her old tricks. We had, which I absolutely love, which goes into theories. But we had Tracy, Mission Rob, and I don't know. Maybe there's something there.
We'll put a pin in it. We'll put a pin in it.
We'll put a pin. Yeah. And Ken, so Cassie got caught up by Ken. Ken kicks Cassie out. Interesting. I'm glad. I mean, what she was on to Ken was horrible. I mean, I love Cassie, but
Cassie Plummer is great, but
amazing. But yeah, poor Ken. So yeah, like he kicks her out, and then he has a heart attack, and I'm just like,
words.
You're not going to kill Ken, don't hurt Ken. Like let's just cool off a little bit.
Which is funny because, well, it's not funny, but if anyone listened to our first episode, I literally said, I need to be stopped.
Yeah, you do. I don't want to hear your theories this episode. Let's just not.
Okay. All yours. Because we all know that by now if I say I want to return, the return's gonna happen. If I say a theory, the theory's gonna work, and
yeah.
Wait, hold on. Here's my theory. My thoughts are being transplanted to the Corrie writing team, and that's why
yeah, but I want to say that's the complete rundown of Wednesday's episode.
Dylan making
yes, Dylan. It was a hearing. This is going to go from my plant put down, but I'm not gonna. I'll just wait. But anyways, court case happened. He revealed some information, a little bit more information than he should have. Sean got upset with the fact that he might actually, I don't know, be punished for bringing a knife to a fight and threatening, so he gets time. Remind me, how many months did he get? I want to say it was less than a year. I don't think it was a year.
I don't think it was a full year.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me do a quick. You keep going and I'll.
Well, it wasn't, given what happened, it wasn't that long. It was not a slap on the wrist, but it was very generous. And Sean just got so. I mean, let me paint the scene. So he got sentenced, right? And luckily enough, very generously, they allowed Dylan to speak with Sean before he gets sent away. The whole entire time that Sean was able,
6 months. He got 6 months.
6 months. 6 months. That is I mean, not amazing, but like, given the fact what happened, I mean, that's. Yeah, I'll take it.
In jail, is it? That's at the ST.
No. Yeah, exactly. So, and I just don't understand. Sean just kept going on and on about like 6 months. Oh my goodness. And I'm like, this is the last time you're going to see your son. And
yeah,
in a bit. Like, be with him. Make sure he's okay. Make sure he's prepared. So, yeah.
That was. So whenever like Dylan literally got after his dad for that, I was thank you, Dylan, thank you. Because Dylan knew that his dad needed to like literally be supportive of him in that moment, but Sean just wasn't.
Yeah.
Think of anything else that happened on Wednesday?
No. What is your Connor callback for Wednesday?
You said it right.
I did. I did. I
Hey.
was really literally looking at the words.
My Connor callback was getting to see two characters that you never see in a scene together. So Lauren and Dylan. I
Yeah.
almost said Lauren and
You
Max.
said Max. Yeah.
Could you see me stumble over the word and have to go back? But I just really that scene was nice because Lauren could have been like anyone else walking by on the street in that moment, and just
Yeah.
I loved that. She was like, "I'm Lauren," and he's like, "I know who you are," and then she was like, I'm a bit of a local celebrity around here, and I'm like,
Yeah.
girl, you literally are,
Yeah.
but not for the reasons that you probably should be. Okay.
Yeah.
What about you?
Same. It was the Lauren and Dylan scene. I thought that was extremely beautiful. It makes sense that it was Lauren. Like, if it was Bessie, okay. If it was, like you said, anybody else, okay.
I
The fact
love
that it was
that it
Lauren.
wasn't Betsy.
Yes, me too. Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I love, she said a quote, what is it? She said, "Don't cry, don't trust your gut. Even when you're lonely, that'll trick you." And I thought that was, first of all, very well done. I think that was a solid line.
Yeah.
But it makes sense, like when you're, like I said, he's not going to like, prison. But when you're inside, I mean, you can't show any type of emotions. You can't trust anyone. You can't even trust yourself most of the times.
Like she was like, "Don't trust anyone who's being nice. They're out for something."
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was
Yeah.
like, because she's been inside before that, right?
A few things before we move on. So when they was at Roy's, Sean, this is my plan book now. We'll just go there.
I was about to
We'll just yeah. You go first. You go first.
Stop making Cassie Plummer freaking villain. Please.
We should get a t-shirt.
I'm so sick of it. Cassie Plummer. And like, wait, was this the scene with her and Tracy?
Yeah. He had his arms like, yeah. Perfect.
To add this into my Connor callbacks.
Yeah.
Cassie and Tracy. Okay.
Oh, she's great.
I cracked up laughing, and Hope. What the heck was Hope just leaning against the door?
Yeah.
Because she's like, "Granny Cassie, what's going on?" And I'm like, also, we got to see some Amy Barlow.
Yeah.
Amy.
Me too.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so stop making Cassie a villain, please. That's my plan for Wednesday.
Yeah. Well, you guys kind of already know what I put down because I was starting to go off on the rant. Yeah, Sean, 100%. This whole entire episode, it was ridiculous. Like, yeah, when they were at the was at Roy's, he said, what did he say? "You're not scum. You're not like the Radcliffes," and that got on my nerves.
My blood boiled.
Because, see, like, this is the interesting thing. This is the interesting thing with the whole thing, right? Like, and I wrote it on my notes, like, redemption, forgiveness, nature versus nurture. Like, we've seen it with Mason, how Gary and Maria, rightfully so, was like, do not come near us, but to the very end, Mason tried to turn his life around, and that should be something. But for Sean to kind of say like, "Oh, like you're not like them," I mean, for someone he is, Mason kind of like atoned or whatever, or was redeemed. He still was a monster to people, like no matter what. And that's the same with Dylan as well, with Lauren and Max. I mean, everyone, yeah. So I didn't like that. Yeah, they just like Alia had a line too, like, on paper he is no different. Like, Dylan's not different on paper. If you take away everything else on paper, he's just another statistic. He's just another person who belongs in jail or in prison. So it's just really interesting, kind of that the those two perspectives. But anyways, yes, Sean, flat foot down, 100%.
And can I just say, whenever we recorded our Q&A episode, I literally said, "Where is Alia?" She was there, and then she disappeared. She's back again.
Yeah. Hey,
I don't.
Are you like a psychic? Like a...
I don't know at this point. I don't know, but yeah. And then what'll happen on Thursday?
Again, Daisy, Daniel heavy. Daisy visit Carla Thursday. I like that scene.
It was also one of my theories is that Carla is literally going back over Lisa's cleaning. Because we know Lisa would have like scrubbed that flat from head to toe to make sure that there was no dirt or anything, so Carla didn't get sick. But like, I feel like Carla's just so bored of being inside that she's literally cleaning to keep herself busy.
Yeah. I mean, you kind of saw that like anxiety when she left, when she went to Rovers.
She was literally anxiously like picking at her like fingers and like playing with her ring, which is what she does whenever she gets angry. I've noticed that.
Which Lisa does that as well.
Yeah, I was just about to say Lisa does that as well. That's a thing that they do. They anxiously like play with their fingers, and I'm like, I need a scene of like, okay, we'll talk about this whenever we talk about like the spoilers that we've gotten. We'll talk about it.
Wait, you know what? We didn't mention. Did we mention Kit?
No.
On Monday episode?
No. I forgot what happened with Kit.
Oh, was it? It could have been today. It could have been Thursday's episode when he found out like Danny was the father of.
That was
Was it Thursday?
I have no idea. It was Monday.
Well, I'm just gonna. Yeah, I feel like it was Monday because
Yeah,
he got angry at
celebration in the pub, and he comes in, and
yeah. I'm just gonna say something about that before if that's okay.
Okay.
This is why I'm not conflicted, but this is why I say, oh, Kit's not bad, right? And then the next week is like, oh, Kit is he's a dick, like, you know, like he's so
right. Kit the prick. That's what we call him.
Yes, he is. I wouldn't say like a complex character, but it's really interesting. Like
Character.
Say it again.
He's a conflicting, not complex. He's a conflicting.
Conflicting, yeah. Like you saw how knowing that he isn't the father impacted him.
And like there was a scene of him with Lauren and Frankie in the cafe. And he was like,
oh, when he was playing, yeah.
And I was like, who is this? Then yet again, he did, in that same scene, he did use that to get, he did try and like interrogate Lauren in that moment, if you remember.
Yeah.
So that's what we mean by he is a conflicting character.
Yeah. But it kind of, it's just so interesting because like he hates being vulnerable. He doesn't want to show that. He doesn't want to show that fear, that vulnerability. Yeah. And it makes sense. I mean, his mom died. Well, his biological mom died. Abandoned by Bernie. Didn't really get to connect with Paul.
Before, yeah.
Yeah. And but he doesn't have anyone. So this was kind of his, as much as he doesn't want to admit it, like this was his chance to kind of be the father that he didn't have.
Exactly.
So I just find him interesting. That's all I'll say.
He is interesting. He's a very interesting character. Like I'll give you that. He's not a complex character. Like we know basically all that there really to know about Kit, because like he's not like Lisa, who is a complex character, because her backstory. Her backstory. What word?
What a word!
I don't know at this point. Like Lisa's a complex character because like there's so much of her backstory we don't know. Don't know what she was like with Becky. We don't know what she was like at wherever she was before she came to Weatherfield Nick. We don't know what she was like before she was a mom. We don't know any of this stuff. But Kit, basically, whenever he was introduced, we were given all of that information in a short little period. Yeah. So like, he's not very complex, but he is conflicting because he has those moments of where you want to love him, you want to hate him, and some days you do both.
Yeah.
Because like in that moment of him with Frankie, I loved him and I hated him because I was like, dude, you're so sweet right now, but why are you interrogating his mother
Yeah.
about her
Yeah.
boyfriend? Please don't. Yeah.
It's the same way he was with Lisa when she was getting when she was brought in for the recent one with Rob. Like he helped her, but then he is the reason why she's getting interrogated. So yeah. But anyways, Thursday, back to what we're actually talking about. So yeah, David gets beats up. He is going to get himself into a lot of trouble.
I will.
Yeah, we'll put a pin in that for now. Yeah, we said some Daisy and Daniel stuff. Like I said before, Daisy went to Carla's, talked about the money. What else? We have some Kevin and Abby and Ronnie scenes. Kevin is I don't really think he's jealous of Ronnie personally. I just think he feels emasculated. He feels
that's exactly what it is.
Yeah, and he doesn't really know how to channel that. He's pushing a lot of people away, which I mean, I can't really blame him. I mean, he's going through something extremely horrible. It's kind of really sad to see.
And
like poor Kev.
That he can't lean on Abby right now. It's just that he doesn't really want to add a burden.
Mm-hmm.
I'm putting this out there. Kevin is not a burden. Abby is not a burden. I'm putting that out there just so anyone does not twist my words.
Yeah. Well, she did air quotes because I know they can't really see if they're listening to it.
Oh, duh. I forget it.
Yeah.
On YouTube. Okay. But anyway, I feel like Kevin feels like he cannot lean on Abby right now. And he can't be the support that Abby needs. So whenever she's getting that support from someone else, he does feel a bit emasculated. He does feel a bit emasculated and inconser. What are words? Insecure.
Oh, I did not know that he was. I didn't know what she was trying to say.
7:00 in the evening. This is later than we've ever recorded an episode, and I think.
Okay. What did I want to say?
Is it about Cassie going to see Kenny?
Oh, that was a good scene. I thought Tracy was going to chuck a chair at her. That was such a great scene.
I wish she would have. Like, okay, let's just I didn't watch a lot of Thursday. I just had a lot going on Thursday, so I didn't really get to watch. But, I really just need a Tracy Barlow, Cassie Plummer, fist
scrap town
in the middle of the street, please.
That.
I
would love that.
It's okay. Hey, I've put it out into the universe now. It's gonna happen.
I hope that happens. What else? Oh, speaking of Ronnie, we had a really, really good scene, I think, between Ronnie and Abby when at Roy's, I believe. Yeah, when he tries to basically comfort her, because she's going through a lot, obviously, with her
yawns.
Wait, I didn't even see the second one. That was sneaky.
Yeah, I tried that.
But yeah, like he mentioned, I'll put a quote here, but he mentioned he asked her, how do you change a gearbox, right? And it was just basically how to walk her through everything, I just thought that was a great scene. Even though it wasn't a lot of action this week, there were some really good quotes and some really good character pieces.
There was
that I enjoyed
action this week, but there was a lot of emotional action that I loved because it kind of broke up the monotony of all of the explosions, kidnappings, baby daddy reveals, whatever. It broke up the monotony of that, and you got less suspense, and you got more you got less action suspense and more emotional suspense, which I loved because we needed that because March is going to be crazy.
It is going to be crazy.
We'll get into that. Yeah. Is that all that happened? What else?
We had Dylan.
Oh,
with the other Osbourne. We had what's his name?
Brody.
Talked
that the first time that Brody was born.
Yeah. interesting. But yeah, we had a great scene. He's very charismatic. He's such a charismatic actor. I cannot think of the actor name. But he was great on Hollyoaks. You don't watch Hollyoaks, do you? It's an interesting soap. But
If I
it's
remember
interesting.
your quote from the Q&A episode, whenever we were talking about our favorite 2024 and 2025 moments in all the soaps, you watched Hollyoaks, and the quote was, "It's a lot."
Anyways, he plays a character on Hollyoaks called JJ. I won't really go into depth with it because it's a lot of like trauma stuff.
Yeah.
But amazing, amazing young man. On
What,
here.
didn't he have a storyline with a character named Frankie?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
I see things.
It's pretty hard. So I won't get into it, but I'm just saying like he's a great actor. And over here, Brody, that's his character name.
Yes.
Very charismatic guy. Very charismatic. Um, really interested in seeing what develops here. So yeah. But I think that's it for Thursday.
So call back here.
I would say hmm. I would say Ronnie or Tracy. Ronnie because he was very helpful. I think that was because he's not really featured a lot, and it was really nice to
No,
kind of see that.
we haven't seen really any of the Baileys in a couple.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
How did you know how Dee Dee is going with the pregnancy?
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
that was definitely one of my Connor callbacks. Another one was Carla finally going back to like herself.
Mm-hmm.
But I wish people would let her breathe.
Yeah.
People know what she's just been through, but yet she is still like she had to like almost she kept trying to walk away from Sally in the beach and not the bistro in the Rovers, but Sally just kept pushing, and I'm like, I feel like by now, because it's like how it is on Emmerdale, the cobbles are so small that gossip spreads fast, especially if it's about Carla. Mm-hmm. So everyone would know at this point, like, what she's just gone through. Please let her breathe.
Yeah.
Like, and then as soon as she gets done with Sally, she goes to order an orange juice from Jenny, and Jenny starts hounding her.
Yeah, Jenny got on my last nerves this whole entire week.
I feel like Jenny is about to like really like she's about to anger us all. But
yeah. Definitely will.
Not a yawn. That time it was like something caught. I don't know what it was. But yeah. I don't
know. Nature for Jenny this week.
So I'll just put that out there. But what's your did you say what your
my plan potato?
Call back.
Yeah, I said Ronnie.
Oh yeah.
And Tracy. Yeah.
What's your plat put down?
I'm not sure, to be honest. Like Jenny, probably. But I mean,
okay. I'm adding that in as my plat put down as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I would probably say that. Yeah.
And can I just say this is my Connor callback for the week. We finally got something that was not plat heavy.
Yeah.
Ew.
Didn't it feel great? Great.
It was a nice, refreshing breath of fresh air. Mm-hmm. I was like, thank you, Corrie Gods. Thank you.
You know, I'm going to say so.
Of the Platts, don't get me wrong. They are great. They are one of the most iconic families on the street. But it's gotten to the point of where they are given the most ridiculous and outlandish storylines that they're not believable and they're hard to follow and they're just too much.
Yeah. I want to say something controversial.
Here we go.
Okay. I am actually, well, for me, not controversial. I am actually very happy that we didn't get a whole lot of Swarla this week. I really am. It was a breath of fresh air.
It was. Yeah. It was. And I will agree with that. I mean, I missed Melissa.
Yeah.
I missed Melissa. But it was nice to see Carla again without Lisa. It was very nice. It was nice to see a full almost episode of like just Carla and Ryan again. And a little bit of Carla and Betsy. Carla and Betsy getting along without Lisa there.
Mm-hmm.
We never thought it would come.
Look at that development. Look at that progress.
Keep in mind, Betsy used to call Carla a hard-faced cow, and now look at her.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it's gonna get back into ramping up with Swarla again, but it was nice to have a little break because are we gonna go into our spoilers discussion?
Yeah, we can go to the spoilers
It was
discussion.
nice to not have Swarla this week because we're about to get our hearts broken with Swarla.
Yes. Yes. Oh my
Callie,
goodness.
what got spoiled?
So, Corey dropped at 2 a.m. for us, 7 a.m. for them, for you UK guys. Dropped a trailer.
The whole month,
Some stuff about David. You know, he got hit by a car. Daisy got hit by a car.
but they didn't
Okay.
do that.
No, they showed David. No, I mean I like David, but like Daisy, okay, she's important. Dave will be all right. He'll be all right. But then we have Rob looking absolutely horrible.
He was
Holding
sweating so much.
and he
He
was holding his side as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, he's holding Lisa and Carla hostage at the Barlows. So that's interesting.
This goes back into what you were bringing up earlier.
Yep. Why now that they mentioned Rob? That she mentioned Rob?
Tracy's helping.
Interesting. Yeah.
Because I feel like Mandy's went so far on the run that Rob can't get in contact with her. He needs someone on the street. Who else than his old flame?
But, and I was saying about this, okay? Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But I don't think she's helping him, like, willingly. I just don't think
He's
so.
definitely holding something over on her.
Yeah. Somebody mentioned that maybe she won't really be, like, involved because she has that storyline with Ken.
Yeah.
Wait, where's Ken? He can't be in the hospital. I mean that this is gonna happen the 24th, week of the 24th, right? So
Has my theory came true? Nope.
Ken is upstairs. Rob done kidnapped Ken. He's upstairs being held against as well.
Ken and Amy are upstairs.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Or that. Nope. No.
So, anyways,
why did you have to put it out into the?
I mean, I'm just thinking, like, where is Ken? So, yeah,
we're not gonna about that.
Yeah. Well, it's not gonna get either way because they're surrounded by what do they call this? It's not SWAT, obviously, because it's not America. I don't know what to call it, but like the police force is coming in.
Yeah.
Surrounding them.
Yeah.
Carla is like pleading to Rob. I don't know who Rod is. But yeah, it's late. It's late and my heart is breaking.
Okay. So, there was also something, TV cops, came in and helped them film this. It was over 3 days. All of this is supposed to kick off the hostage situation is supposed to kick off on the 24th of March. We had someone say, oh, I can't find it. Can you pull up?
I think it was Stay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we pull up the suite. It was so yeah, the TV cops UK posted that they're working closely with Corrie to bring this like really powerful storyline. Stay, shout outs to Stay. They were like, oh, March 24th is a long time to make me wait for this. How do I cope? They responded, messy. They responded, I'm more worried about how you'll cope on the 25th. What does that mean? We're not ready.
So we then get, this is where, okay, so in the trailer, there's one scene of Carla talking with Rob and one scene of Carla and Lisa. I think the Carla and Lisa stuff is going to happen on the 25th. and just Carla and Rob, and then Lisa's gonna come in at the end. I don't.
The entire week is going to be I think the entire week is going to be hostage. It's not going to be anything else. It's just going to be.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not going to be able to take
Are we
that.
gonna have a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday thing again?
Probably because I think football is back on again, or rugby one of those. Yeah.
Listen, I couldn't cope with the What is up with hostage situations taking place on 3 days in a row? I don't understand this. But
I'm not going to get any sleep.
you and I are going to be distraught. We're going to be texting each other, being like, "What do we do now?"
Yeah. But I'm so ready. Oh, I'm so ready.
ready.
I've never been ready. Oh,
I'm so ready because someone also posted that they were on the Corrie tour, and that someone let slip that they
yes.
of Carla and Lisa on a hospital bench that has not aired yet. Oh, and that built a new hospital?
No, you have a bench on the general, Weatherford General.
Someone said that there's a new hospital set built.
Well, it's a new hospital set.
I don't.
A new hospital set.
That someone said that whenever they went to the Corrie tour the other day.
Oh, this didn't read all the whole suite.
No, that was from someone else. I don't want to say too much just in case the person that somehow gets in trouble. I don't want to the person at Corrie. So
yeah.
I think. No, I'm not gonna say I think, because whenever I say
hypothetically,
no, even my hypothetical theories come true, Cal. Can you say it? If you say it, it won't happen.
Okay, apparently Betsy might get shot. I don't think so. I think that scene, if there is a scene in the hospital, I think it has to do with Carla having to identify about what don't they do that like a morgue or something? At the morgue?
I don't know how
I'm trying to think. Over here, because over here I had to, and I went to the morgue, but it really depends. But anyways, I think it's probably that. I don't think it's Betsy.
I hope not, because if it is,
but if it is, we are going to get some amazing acting. Okay?
Can you imagine the acting coming from Vicky's going to be great?
Mm-hmm.
But can we imagine the acting coming from Allie? Because this is the daughter that she's been waiting for, and if what I think happens is end up happening, oh my god, they're both going to be distraught. And we're going to probably get King Ryan too. We're going to get Bobby regretting all past decisions.
He should. Okay, he should. I think you're right. I think you're right, because they did say Betsy's going to be at the center of a huge story of this storyline. I think, yeah.
Before, people were like, "No, that's not going to happen," and I'm like,
I was one of them. I said I don't think it was going to happen. I didn't think it was going to happen at all. I thought it was going to be something else.
It takes me literally repeating something repeating a theory 5 times, and you're like, "Yeah, I see it."
Yeah, I see it.
My visions sometimes work out in my favor. Yeah, this week is gonna be insane. This week, next week, the whole month of March. I'm not.
Well, we think. Okay, sorry, I mean cut you off.
I'm not ready, because on we get this coming Friday. Someone's broken into the flat. Someone broken into Carla's flat.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's gonna be a little interesting.
They took the painkillers
and the cat.
What exactly? Was that a photo album laying on her couch?
No, those were all the magazines.
But it was one on the side of.
No idea.
It was like a binder. I thought it was like one of those photo albums. I don't know. I was just thinking maybe he took a picture. I don't know. It does matter.
But no. But can we just because this was released yesterday? Did the spoiler clips come out? Spoiler videos come out yesterday? Yes. So we get a clip of Lisa come and check on, because obviously, who is Carla called but her love?
Her one and only true love.
It's canon now. It's canon that Carla calls Lisa my love.
Yeah.
So happy. But so Lisa comes over and she's like, just leave it, don't touch anything. And Carla's like, too late. Cash is gone. You are taking Carla's painkillers. He's only a week out of kidney transplant, dude. I get you need them more, Mr. Robert, or whoever has broken.
Yes, Robert.
That's why I think Tracy's involved. I think she's the one that's doing his bidding.
Yeah, probably.
Because he's in no fit state to kick in a door, and that door is kicked in. The strike plate is not.
Yeah, you're right.
Kick inward. Kick like here's the door. It's pushed this way. Since the door opens this way.
So Ken is being held. Good old Ken is being held upstairs. Rob is like fighting for his life. Tracy's like, all right, I'm gonna get your pills and or whatever.
Can I just say I'm the one that put into the universe that Ken is taken hostage.
I mean, where else is it gonna be? He can't be in the hospital that long. 2-3 weeks.
I don't know. Maybe Ken's staying elsewhere. I don't know.
Okay.
But can I just say I didn't put it out into the universe that time. It was all Cal. So if it happens, I can't be blamed.
I mean, be all right.
Yeah. We also get David hiring a hitman to literally mow him down. I mean, I know I just complained about the Platts, but I'm worried.
He is an idiot. When did we saw him? Yes, last episode. I hope it wasn't Ravenclaw because he's just not. It's not all there.
I think we changed it.
Good.
We did have him in Ravenclaw. We changed him to Hufflepuff.
Made the right decision.
We did. Oh gosh, David Platt, I love you. I love you so much, but my get it together.
Yeah, I don't understand. It's one bad decision after the other.
Yeah. But yeah, if you want to join in on the conversation, drop us your theories, please.
Please let us know your theories. It doesn't matter. It don't matter if it's like wacky, if it's out there. It doesn't matter. Just I want to know what you guys are thinking. Yeah. Guys, gals, everyone. Who do you want on the podcast? It could be like your favorite like Twitter folks, your favorite actor, whatever. Any writers on Corrie or directors on Corrie. I personally love filmmaking, so I'm like very into it. So whoever you want on the podcast, just drop them away. I'm not saying
it doesn't even have to be Corrie. We are thinking of getting some Emmerdale people. We're gonna try and get in contact with Natalie Ann Jameson, maybe Martell Edinburgh, Roxy Shahidi. I'd love to talk to them about their craft and what it was like filming the limo episode. Yeah. Any if you want to be on the podcast, send us a message at Stateside Street on Twitter. Stateside Street, is it Stateside Street podcast?
It is Stateside.
It's
just
Instagram?
Stateside. Stateside Street on Twitter, Stateside Street Podcast on Instagram and TikTok. Yeah.
But if you'd like to come join in on the conversation, let us know. You don't even have to have your camera on. We'll put that out there. We can have cameras off if you would like. But yeah, we also have a vanity episode lined up.
We do have a vanity episode lined up.
With one of my very good friends, M's Charity on Twitter, Emily. We're gonna have a vanity dedicated episode. We don't know when it's gonna happen. We've got to plan that out. But yes, on the lookout for that. And we're gonna have a Swarla episode. We'll probably have multiple Swarla episodes down the line. We're also gonna do a Lisa Kane. Who?
Lisa Kane? Who is Lisa Kane? Eric Kane? What's happening?
Lisa Swain character study. My words jumbled together there.
Yeah.
A Lisa Swain character study episode where we dive into Lisa.
Yeah.
If you would like to be a guest on that episode, let us know.
Please.
We would love to have someone else join in on our thoughts.
Yeah. I'll be seeing y'all think pieces, so in your discourse. So Comes to us.
Yes, and like we want to do a Carla one as well. Do like a dive into like the mind and I don't want to say mind and madness because that's wrong. But yeah, we want to do a Carla episode. We want to do a Lisa episode.
Well, the Carl episode's meant to be like a 5-parter because that girl been through a lot.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
from like her first episode to now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you would like, if you have any character ideas for us to do a character study on, let us know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. I can't wait to hear you guys' thoughts. Speaking of Emmerdale, I would love to have Vicky Thomas on here. That would be she directed the yeah. Amazing.
We all know who I want.
From Emmerdale?
Yeah, we all know who I want.
Oh, yeah. Hello, you know.
Michelle Hardwick.
Michelle, come on over, you know.
I'd love to do an episode with her and Kate Brooks.
Interesting.
That would be great if we could get both of them, but we probably wouldn't be able to get that.
Well, no, yeah. Conflicts and stuff, yeah.
But yeah, any soap stars in general, preferably from Emmerdale or Corrie, because me and Cal, we are, I don't watch Hollyoaks. Cal does. Neither of us really watch EastEnders. So, but yeah, and if you have any questions that you would like to ask the soap stars, please drop them in the comments. Let us know. Send us a message. But yeah. Please like, review, rank.
Yes.
Leave your comment.
Share.
Please.
Quote tweet us. If we have a theory and you want to debate with us, that's perfectly fine too, because I want to hear your theories, you know.
Like, call me out for predicting.
Yeah. Yeah. Any last thoughts, any last theories that you have? Any, you can say it. It won't happen. It's judgment free.
One of them has changed. I don't think Lisa's getting shot.
She has a bulletproof vest as well, right? I think we talked about that too. Yeah. I don't want Betsy to get shot. I do, but I don't.
Shot because like it's gonna be devastating. Just like hearing the I can't.
She's just a kid.
She's just a kid.
Flashbacks to Tim. Oh my gosh.
But we know she's not gonna die because she's still filming.
Yeah, they won't. Yeah. Well, I was so adamant that it was gonna Nathan, but
I knew they were. I knew they were because I made the mistake of looking up what a ghost knife was. I hadn't seen one, and as soon as I saw it, I was like,
yeah.
But but yeah, like we said, if there's any soap stars that you would love us to reach out to and try and get like them on the podcast, let us know.
Yeah.
You want to sign us out?
Yeah, I mean, thank you all for listening and watching. If you watch us on YouTube, we really appreciate it. You guys are amazing. You got us like up top of the charts. I think we're like
we're still at
top 200 or something.
We're at 237 out of 250 in the UK in the category film. You guys, that was after one episode. That was after our Q&A episode. So thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you so much for all your support and all the engagement that we've been getting on Twitter and now on Instagram and TikTok. Like one of our videos literally has like close to 300 views on TikTok. Like, thank you all so much for all of the support that you've given us. And we're internally grateful.
We really are. Thank you guys so much. This has been a dream of mine to really just talk about what I love, which is soaps, and especially Corrie. So yeah, thank you so much. And shout out to the other like amazing podcasters. Conversation Street, Swallow Nation, obviously amazing. Talk of the Street.
That I wasn't gonna do that. Ow. I went like
oh no.
Yeah. I need to.
Yeah.
Coronation Street, we love you all. Like Conversation Street, Michael and Gemma, you all are great. And all of the like Corrie dedicated podcasts and soap dedicated podcasts, you all are an inspiration to us. Like, just yes, y'all are great.
Sure. And finally, in our list of, I felt like we're giving like a thank you. We just wanted like a Grammy or an Oscar or something, or a Tony Award. Oh, but yeah, shout out to Duncan and all of the journalists, the
ECF,
soap journalists. Yeah,
all of them. Yeah.
yeah, you guys do amazing.
Mhm.
So thank you guys so much. But yeah, thank you for listening. We really appreciate it. We're gonna sign out because it's 7:38 here and we're exhausted, and I want to cry about Swallow. So thank
Yeah.
you guys so much for listening. I appreciate it. Have a good one and be safe.
See ya.
Bye.